Greetings, everyone, and I welcome you all to my very special episode, which I would consider more like an important update, which I would dedicate entirely to speaking of my future plans of what to expect from me in the future. And yeah, for that matter, I decided to go inside my house since it's much more quiet in here and not a lot of unnecessary distraction, if you know what I mean. And yeah, I see this couple more of the quest marks in there, but we're not interested in them at the moment. And you know, initially, I was just thinking about what game I will plan to play in the future. However, it evolved a bit into more like what would you expect me in the future, like after the games I'm playing have come to an end. And I think that probably I'll start with the games I am playing right now, like say Dragon Age 2. Well, that's pretty much my main game right now, and I am deeply involved in it. But you know, now that I've switched in between the acts, I think that's a pretty appropriate place for me to take a short break from it. Like, in a way, you can consider that as making up for 3 years. Make it look at least it was some time in between these periods, between I defeated Arishok and everything. So, which leaves me to the other game I'm playing at the moment, which is Fallout New Vegas. No guys, I have not forgotten about this game. However, the thing is, I am honestly not sure about the future of it. And exactly what I mean by that is, when I started playing an original Fallout 3 game, I barely had no idea of what to expect, what kind of game is it, and stuff like that, right? But we managed to get through the entire game no problem. Like, yeah, maybe I felt rushed somewhere, maybe the story wasn't that great, but we got through it anyways, right? So, what was my reaction when I heard about Fallout New Vegas? That's pretty much the same Fallout I knew, but with the enhanced gameplay. So naturally, I assumed that with all this enhanced gameplay and stuff, that would be pretty much the same Fallout I was playing, but better. However, the thing is, because of that, I set my expectation mark much higher, and that was probably a mistake on my part, since honestly, like, even though I didn't have the idea about the plot and stuff, I was kinda pre-planning what kind of character I would like to play. Like, you know, not some generic paragon character everyone around me on the YouTube would be playing. I wanted to make someone unique, someone memorable, who would be, memorized around all of those smart paragons running around and everything. However, with me playing Miyako, the deeper I got into the game, the more I understood that I am getting further and further away from the kind of character I initially have planned for my girl, which kind of set me back about playing someone I didn't intend to. Like, probably I should have started playing Fallout New Vegas as a separate game, as if I didn't know anything about Fallout 3 and everything, for a better and more enhanced experience on it. But because I didn't, I'm kinda paying the price on it, honestly. So I honestly am not sure about the future of the Fallout New Vegas. Like, it is a nice game and everything, but I just got myself to understand that the way it turned out to be, I don't want to return back to the universe, at least with the character I am playing right now, because she is completely different of what exactly I planned for her. Like, in comparison, the Dragon Age 2, like, when my knowledge of the game was only based on the fact that it would concentrate around the conflict between mages and Templars and stuff like that, get a deeper insight on it. At the same time, I also pre-planned what kind of mindset of my Hawk would be, whom I also wanted to make memorable and stuff. And in this game, I am doing a good job of doing so. Like, it's still painful for me to call him a mage, like in the sense of mage. The guy with the magical powers who would be very supportive of the Templars and quite oppressive of the mages who are causing a ruckus, specifically aggressive apostates and blood mages. Which I am slaying down without a doubt, or send them back to the circle if I think they are still redeemable, stuff like that. But the whole point is, I am engaged into this game because I saw what kind of character I wanted to see my Hawk as, and that game allowed me to create that kind of character with that kind of personality. Like, it's not 100% of what exactly I expected, but at least it is much more closer. So yeah, back into comparing with the Fallout New Vegas, it's literally as the moon and the sun. And once again, I am not particularly sure about what kind of future to expect from my Fallout New Vegas. Honestly, guys, either I should start as a new character, but this time just set my expectations plank much lower, or just stop playing it. Yeah, it's hard for me to say that, but if I have to say this, I will. And you know, this entire Iron Man thing, I have quite contradictory feeling about it. On one hand, yes, it adds quite a lot of excitement about keeping myself alive, trying not to be dead and everything. But at the same time, it kinda makes me extremely nervous when I am playing with that pre-claimed mode, if I can put it this way. So even if I return to the Fallout New Vegas either as a new character or something, I probably still would be doing in the Iron Man like permanent death mode and stuff. But yeah, like I don't even know how much time have passed, but I still do not want to return back into the New Vegas universe with Miyako, my current character, since she turned out to be a completely different character I planned for her, you know, the personality. So in order to make up for that delay and hiatus, I think I actually found a game which would make up for that little break. Like, it's not gonna be a really long, but a fairly long, like, you know, long enough to compensate for the break Hawk is taking right now. And you know, I don't want to reveal what this game would be like. Honestly, let me make a bit of surprise or something. But all I can say about this that yesterday I was pretty much on the edge of giving up on it, honestly, since I had some difficulties setting this up, and that should give you a pretty bold hint that the game I have pre-planned for you is not the new one. But yeah, you'll just see. I'm more than positive that if nothing pops up on the day I predetermined for the recording, you'll see exactly what I am talking about. And that's, I think, pretty much everything to it about my current gaming and my short-term future for them. Like, I'm taking a break from the Dragon Age 2 for some time. I'm placing Fallout New Vegas on the hiatus until I decide what I should do about it. And in order to compensate for my New Vegas time and this Dragon Age 2 break, you'll see exactly the game once I start recording and uploading it. And there is the second part I wanted to talk about, which is what's the future of my gaming, my let's playing, once all of the let's say my mainstream games are over and everything. Like, honestly, there are some titles, like new gen console titles I am expecting. Like, I don't own either console, and I'm never planning to buy one. I'm expecting the PC versions of them, and the games I am specifically looking forward to playing are three of them actually. Like, first one is a new Thief. Like, me myself, I am a huge fan of the Thief series, and I beat all three games on the various difficulties. And even back then, I had an incredible patience, which only formed even deeper with the years. So, like, Thief is the first game, like, on my list I want to play in the future. The second one I'm really looking forward to is, of course, Dragon Age Inquisition. And the third one, if that would ever happen, would be GTA 5 for the PC. I'm not sure if I would ever live out for that moment, but yeah, I honestly expect to live up to the moment when I see GTA 5 on the PC. However, the thing is that my current laptop, it's kinda getting pretty outdated, and I honestly am not sure if I would be able to run any of these titles properly, even on the minimal settings. Which brings me to the point that I am planning to upgrade my laptop closer to the Christmas. Yeah, like, I know it's just a margin, everything, but that's my long-term plan. Like, upgrade the laptop so I would be able to play these titles properly, at least, like a very good frame rate and a good quality, like even a better balance on them. Like, to me, the main the main motivation for me to do that is Dragon Age Inquisition specifically. Like, I don't think I would have to tell you exactly why this is the case, but from what I understand, it's like, much better graphics and stuff, new engine and everything, but that would all require a nice CPU and GPU, which I am currently lacking on my current laptop. And honestly, for the best experience for all of these games, I think I need a better hardware and stuff. So that would be pretty much for that part. So I know, like, it's gonna be late, like just next year and everything. But two reasons really why I am putting like on the hold for the next year. Like, first of all, from the gaming perspective, I'm just expecting that by the time I get a new laptop and get my hands on these games, at least by this time they would be polished. Sorry guys, completely forgot about the alarm. By this time they would be polished. All the DLCs for the Inquisition will be out, like if not all of them, most of them. And I just learned this the hard way, that the best time to get the game is not in the day of the release, but maybe after the year of this release, when they are all polished and everything. And the second reason is I'm hoping that by the time I'm getting the laptop, the prices on CPU and GPU will drop even further, so I would be able to buy even a better laptop for the same price. So yeah, like the three major titles I am expecting to get my hands on once I upgrade my laptop is Dragon Age Inquisition, a new Thief, and if it would be ever available, GTA 5 for the PC. However, I am more than positive that I won't be playing Dragon Age and the game I decided to make as the filler for that gap until the end of the year. Like, from what you guys told me, there are 3 acts on it, and we are in Act 3. So I'm kinda expecting it to be pretty much the same size. So yeah, definitely not be doing this the entire 9 months of it. So I'm not sure exactly what game I would be playing after I'm done with Dragon Age, the game, and Fallout New Vegas. I will see if I will ever return back to it. But we'll see how this works out, and there is a little favor for you to ask, guys. If you guys can make some suggestions, like I am reading all of the suggestions that you are making thus far, right? But I will try to keep all the suggestion in comments of this video, like everything in one place. So yeah, pretty much make a suggestion of what kind of game you wanted to play me, and I will respond as soon as I read them if that would be the game I might be interested in. And if I didn't respond or something, it's just like one of the signs that probably that would not exactly be the game I would be interested in. Like just one of the examples was a Witcher series. Like, I've already played some of The Witcher, but for some reason I didn't get hooked into it. Maybe like one of the reason is because my frame rate is quite choppy and everything. But yeah, like, once again, just propose. Like, it's not necessarily should be one or two games. Whatever you feel like me playing it. Like, the bigger is the list, the more the possibility that I would possibly be playing that game. You know what I mean? So yeah, I think that pretty much covers everything I wanted to cover in that video. And as the conclusion, I wanted to thank you everyone. Yeah, to thank everyone who has been watching me and supporting me, because that's specifically because of all of you I still keep doing that. Like, I'm not getting any money and everything. I'm just doing this specifically because I'm enjoying it, and you seem to be enjoying this as well, which makes me extremely pleased. So, with that in mind, it's gonna be some time since we will see my hawk next time. So once I'm done with the game, my surprise game, I will be back right there. But for now, until next time, guys, bye.